Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is the King and I Life podcast with your favorite homies, Soul Toucher the Poet, and my brother.
Sun Soul Lex up in this thing.
Look here, ladies and gentlemen. www.kingandilife.com is the website where, look, we don't have to say all that stuff that we were saying before. Why, son? So let's tell them why we don't have to say all that stuff no more.
Man, y'all ain't. We ain't got to get into that because from there, you can hear all of our previous podcasts, both pre recorded and our live sessions. You also can leave us messages. We can hit you back. I mean, the real stuff that goes on, like the deep and intimate conversations, there's also information there that leads to that. So, anything and everything that relates to the soul toucher and to myself, they right there. So, you know, just go on jump
Right
on that,
there,
man.
right there, right
Go
there.
on jump on that, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And like he said, you can leave us messages on there. Like
Mm.
you can type a message, you can leave a video message. Um, you know what else you can do? You can go on there and sign up to be a guest on the show.
Yes, that's the important thing. Be a guest, man. Come on into our house and let's just chop this thing up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Go in there so you can rock with us.
For sure, for sure.
But we're gonna get into this topic. But before we get into that, definitely start looking out for some significant shows that we are going to start throwing in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, like I just recently interviewed my aunt, who's a cancer survivor. So by the time this airs, that episode will be out.
Yeah, dope
So
interview.
we're going to
Dope interview.
incorporate that into our regimen. Because I think it's important to get real life stories on real live things that's going on out there.
Yay, yay. Hey, another thing is tell 'em about that gala. Tell 'em about that gala.
Oh yeah, and again, by the time this airs, the Purple Gala would have already happened. So definitely look for videos and pictures of that, and also go to www.shedaddyevents.com and support that. Also go to She Did That Events on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, so you can help support that initiative as well.
Yeah, man, and y'all just be on the lookout. We trying to bring a little more content to you guys. Especially like behind the scenes, kind of give you guys a little bit more personal space with us as individuals. We still want to drop more motivational videos, for you guys out there. So y'all be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, definitely be on the lookout for stuff like that. Yeah, we're gonna get back into a lot of our stuff that we did in the beginning that we've kind of been a little our plates were full, so we had
Yeah,
to
yeah,
prioritize the because we just we did a episode on priorities, so we got to focus on priorities.
true that.
This is a
True that.
priority, but real life takes a real priority.
Yes, it does, sir. Yes, it does. But
So
anyway, I feel like there's
we're
something
gonna
we're leaving out. I feel like there's
jump.
something we're leaving out.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, man, y'all check my boy out. He has 3 books, another one in the damn clip. So, man, y'all make sure y'all look out for him because he be putting out some real goddamn poetry for your ass. Some shit that make you get in your emotions and something to make you think a little bit. So, check my boy out.
Yeah, and you can definitely go to our website and right along the top you can find a tab that links directly to the Amazon page where you can purchase my 3 books. So go ahead. do
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir. Go and
Um,
get them.
oh, one more thing. I just got an email. I think it was today that on my YouTube channel, I've reached over 100 goddamn subscribers.
What? Damn it,
Yeah,
son. That's
I
what's
was
up.
shocked.
Congrats. Congrats, homie. Congrats.
Yeah,
Hell
man,
yeah. That's what's up.
that's a long time coming.
Motivation, God.
Now we got
Motivation.
to get out. We got to get our subscribership up on King and I Life YouTube channel. So let's work on that. Yes,
Yeah.
let's work on
Yeah. Yeah. How many subscribers we got so far?
that. Ooh.
You haven't looked at it lately? I know
Um,
I haven't. I'll be honest with
matter of fact, let me check right quick. We have 65.
you. Yes. So let's shoot for. You want to go for 100? Or is
Yeah,
that too low?
definitely go for 100.
All right, let's go for 100,
That's
man. You guys on our
one mile.
YouTube channel, please hit that like, share, and subscribe, man. Help us get our count up, man. We out here grinding, especially grinding
Yeah,
behind the scenes, man. Y'all help us out. Come on now,
yeah.
please,
Help a brother out.
pretty, pretty,
Pretty
please.
please, huh? Yeah, help us do that right quick. But we about to get into this topic. I think it's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be
Humorous
another
and
banger.
all that good stuff. Um, so we're gonna talk about when is enough enough. Um, and this covers a lot of things. Um, but everybody has their boundaries. Uh, me, like I tell everybody, uh, patience is not a virtue that I have. Um, tolerance is not high on my list because I feel like at this age and at a lot of ages in life, a lot of people need to get their shit together.
Yeah, that's. Come on now. Come on now. You've been on this goddamn plane for a little while now. Come on now. You can't keep playing, homie. Can't keep playing. You gotta get your shit together and keep it moving. Gotta enjoy the time you're here. So
Yeah, right. You got, and that goes into priorities and all that other stuff, responsibilities. Like we gotta be grown out here. And but yeah, I don't
but with that being said, we're talking about minimalism and minimalist.
know. All right, so I looked up the definitions for minimalism and minimalist, and here's the definition.
All right.
As nouns, the difference between minimalism and minimalist is that minimalism is a style of art that emphasizes extreme simplicity of form, while minimalist is one who believes in or seeks a minimal state, one who seeks to minimize or reduce to a minimum. Um, at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
you take both of them together because they're pretty much the same word. And it's just to put it simple for everybody out there, less is more. You don't need a whole bunch of shit. You just don't.
Ah, ah, ah. That's. I don't know. I guess that depends on where you are in life because um,
Huh.
I don't know. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. I don't want to speak on it right now. I do not want to speak on it right now. I'll get to it though. I'll get to
Um,
it.
all right, so we might as well start rolling with the punches. So,
All right, go
how do
ahead.
you define how do you find living a minimal lifestyle?
I think that living a minimal lifestyle is it comes down to what are you comfortable with. Because a man who's a multi-millionaire or billionaire or trillionaire, whatever you want to call him, He might be like, I just need 5 mansions and like 20 cars, and I'm good. As compared to someone who's, maybe higher than him on the food chain when it comes down to income. They might be like, I need 12 or 13 homes in different countries, something like that. But I think it comes down to you as an individual. What can you deal with and live with to make you feel comfortable?
I take that and say that's not being a minimalist or living minimal,
Okay.
because
All right.
I look at it like this: whether you are a single man or a man with a family, a single man does not need more than one home. Notice, he does not need more than one home. A man with a family doesn't necessarily need more than one home. I feel like in both of those situations, that person only needs enough space to feel comfortable. Um, and that's kind of where you get into the weeds with it. Well, one person's comfortable maybe a 5,000 square foot house, whereas another person's comfortable maybe a 25 square foot house,
Right.
2,500 square foot house. And it's like, okay, but at either rate, when you look at the person who has the 5,000 square foot house, how much of that house are they actually using? Like on a daily basis, how much of that house are they actually using?
True. 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 Um, Let me ask you this though. You, sir, for
Mm-hmm.
yourself exclusively,
Mm-hmm.
what could you live with that's comfortable as far as like your housing and your transportation?
I can honestly say right now, this 5 bedroom house is too much for me. Um, Comfortably, I would be good with a 3 bedroom house. And I only say a 3 bedroom house because I still have a child that's, in high school.
Right.
Um, and I would not, I would need a guest room. Um, but granted, my son doesn't always come. So a 3 bedroom house might be a little too much for me. But honestly, a 2 to 3 bedroom house is good for me. Um, I don't need a big backyard. Uh, Matter of fact, I don't even need a full acre. I don't need a full acre. Would I like a full acre? Yeah, but I don't need a full acre. As far as transportation, um, honestly, I'm cool with my Hyundai Sonata if that was my only transportation. I have two vehicles. Um, and I have two vehicles just in case one goes down. I have the truck just in case I need to move shit because you know sometimes you just gotta move move heavy stuff that you don't want to throw in the trash, like that you can't throw in the trash, that you have to have you know call special to come get it or haul it off to the landfill yourself.
I feel you. I feel you. I have to say, for me, if it was just me by myself, meaning no family, one of those double decker, like barns like you find at damn Lowe's and shit.
Yeah.
The one that you will walk upstairs and had a little
Uh-huh.
platform.
Pretty much a tiny home.
Yeah, that would be my route right there.
Oh, that.
I could do that, and I could do an acre. I gotta have some land because that's just me. I'm a nature dude, but I could get by with an acre. Now, as far as vehicles, that's a whole nother story. But if I
That's
absolutely had to, I mean, just had to, I could get by with one truck and one car. Simply because, again, I'm like you. If I need to move some shit, or haul some shit, or pull some shit, or you know, go drop some shit off, I'd rather have the space of the truck. But if I couldn't have a truck, I would just have one vehicle, and that would be an American-made muscle car. And I could get by on that. I would be cool with that. But anytime you have a family, your ideas and the actuality of everything, that shit don't blend. So that would
right.
be a
Exactly.
dream situation if I were to be alone. But since I'm not,
Mm.
uh, I could get by with a 4 bedroom simply because I need an office
With a family.
with a family. My son has to have his own room,
Okay.
our master
Right.
bedroom, and then, a little space for some guests. But
Hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, when you have a family, that 5 bedroom, that shit is helpful. I'm not gonna lie. I miss my damn 5 bedroom house. That
Oh
shit was
yeah.
nice, son. Especially during
Yeah. Yeah.
holidays.
I mean, you know, yeah. I look at it now. As much as I hate having a five-bedroom house, it's very convenient. So I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah. Because I could go in my room and disappear. House full of people. I'm going to my room. Not trying to be rude. Just
Yep.
I like my
Yep.
own
Yep.
space.
Yeah.
But
So, um,
go ahead.
I was about to ask the next question. Do you think living a minimal lifestyle is a fad? Do you think it's a fad?
I don't. I really don't because I think that there's some people who really don't care for materialistic things like that. I think there's some people who,
Mm,
like living off the land. They like being able to get up every day and dictate what direction their life goes in. Meaning, they go out and hunt and fish and play with the dogs or whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? It's just living off the land, as they say. I could totally dig that, but
mm.
that's not my situation. What about you?
I think for some people it's a fad. Um, I think those who are always on the move and don't necessarily settle down in one place, so to speak, they they actually live minimal lifestyles. Um, but there are some who look at like I'm gonna get a tiny home and just this and this that for just to show it off and stuff like that. Um, and I look at it like this. I don't know if you have watched on YouTube those people who do the van life and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah,
That right there is a minimalist lifestyle.
yeah. That shit is so
I
awesome. That shit is so
I I think it's awesome, but I couldn't do it.
awesome.
I could not do it. I would literally need to have one of those mobile homes in order to do that because I look at it like this: you buy a mobile home and it's built for that reason.
Right.
When you buy a van, you're doing all types of modifications and this, that, and the other. And it's like by the time you spend the money modifying that the way that you want, the way that is comfortable, you either spent enough money remodeling that to buy a mobile home,
Hmm.
or you it's so tight and cramped that for me I could not be comfortable.
Man, I'll tell you, like, one of the guys I often view is B&B, Better Bachelor.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've seen that school bus that he designed, but that,
I haven't seen it lately,
oh man, you gotta go check it out, bro. You gotta check it out.
but that's a school bus.
But it's tight the way he got it. It's just everything he needs and nothing he doesn't. Like,
But I don't know. But see, I can understand the school bus. I
right.
mean, if you look at the size of a school bus, cool, I get it. You can get one of those dirt cheap and do whatever. But I'm talking about those who actually have vans. Like
Yeah, yeah. Ooh,
school bus, I can rock with that because you could do a lot with a school bus.
right.
But a van, an actual van, nah.
That would be tough. Now, I ain't gonna lie about that. That would be tough, son, cause gotta have some room to breathe, man.
Yeah. I mean, because if you look at it like this, I mean,
Mm,
I totally get the whole idea and everything like that. You're not tied down to this. You're not, you know, your money is your money pretty much, and like your mortgage is your car note. Like you can't beat that.
yeah,
But again, to modify the van the way that you and plus, me and you know, uh, we have a good amount of knowledge about cars. You're putting that stress on that car's electrical system when you can just get a mobile home and live that same life.
yeah.
And you can park that joker in a mobile home park instead of parking in parking lots and on streets that, you got to move at a certain time, this, that, and other. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. I guess the one thing about the van is the mobility of it. Meaning you
Right.
can go pretty much just the same place as a car. As with the mobile home, depending on the size of it, you might
Mm.
catch a little flack when you're going down certain streets. Like, there are certain streets in New York, man. I will tell you, they pretty goddamn tight. I ain't gonna lie. That shit scared the hell out of me, especially going down them bitches in an 18 wheeler. But yeah,
Yeah, but there's always a mobile home that's small enough that you can maneuver and live your life.
that's true. That's true.
You don't have to get the big giant ones because I'm like I've seen a couple mobile homes. I'm like, damn, I rock that out. Like that's enough. It could be me and one or two other people, and you know that'd be it.
For
So
sure.
I don't
For sure. I agree.
know.
So, how about culturally?
Um, I haven't really looked at the cultural aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
But let me put it like this: it's cultural to a degree, but I think it's more cultural when you look at what period in time. Like generations before us, them living minimal was it was inconceivable unless you were a drifter or grifter or whatever you want to call it. But the average person, they had a family, 5, 10 kids, and you know, cat, rat, dog, mouse, picket fence. The minimalist lifestyle was just out of the question for certain, people. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think today, uh, culturally, I think a lot more cultural cultures are um, more adaptable to a minimalist lifestyle, especially if they're single.
Yeah. Um. Oh no, I see how some or different people with different backgrounds how they live, um, and it fascinates me that someone can actually, like I said, live off the land, and they still have a family, but they still completely and totally 100% all about living off the land. Meaning they grow their own food, they kill their own food, they trap their own food. Uh,
Can their own food, they preserve
yeah,
their own food.
heck yeah, and I love it. I really do. But there are other, cultures. They're like, hell no, I'm not finna do that shit. You crazy?
Right.
So I get both sides of the coin. Um, I don't know. I don't know that. Thing about that, I guess I have to be around more people who would actually be open to the idea of that. Because for the most part, the people that I know, they were like, hell no. Don't know why, but maybe it's just their upbringing.
I was just about to say, if that's what you come from, um, I think it's more realistic to you. For instance, you being from the South,
Hmm.
that would be more realistic to you than it is to me because I'm from the North.
Right.
And, the whole idea of living minimal, like, living off the land. I got me a shack in the woods and I go to the lake and, fish, I hunt. And I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing it. Quite honestly, I don't even like getting my motherfucking hands dirty.
Oh
So,
God, damn.
you know,
Oh, that shit is funny. That really is funny because our cousins from up north, they don't get it when they come down south and they see how us working on cars and being muddy or greasy from head to goddamn toe, they don't get that shit. They're like, what? Work on your own car? Who does that?
I mean, I don't mind working on my own car. I don't
Mhm.
mind that
Right.
to whatever my ability is. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Um, even though I still hate getting my hands dirty. But if it comes to, all right, let me change these brakes. All right, I'm gonna change these brakes.
Right.
If I need to change my own oil, all right, I change my own oil. I look at my hands and God damn, I have to clean these motherfuckers. But when it comes to like living off the land, fishing and all that shit, I don't like touching the fucking animals. Like, don't. I just don't. Like when we went on that goddamn fishing boat and I caught the fish,
Uh-huh.
the man cut the goddamn gills and shit. He said, "You want to hold it?" I was like, "Oh, I would." Look, I literally have a picture of me with my damn hand in the fish mouth, like the shit was just nah.
Damn it, man. Damn it.
Only if I had to, like had to, I would.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, for me, again, I could do the whole growing my own food. Um, I could even go out and hunt, but because I'm one of those people who believe in, letting nature be, I couldn't do that. I couldn't kill an animal and then say thank you for your donation. Um, and killing it and cleaning it and all that other shit. I'm not with that. I see a damn deer and I think to myself, go Bambi, go Bambi.
Oh my good grief.
Fishing, I could fish, but I'm just gonna catch it and release the motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not finna hit that bitch over the head. I'm not finna clean it and cook it and saute it and all that shit. I respect nature to the fact that I'm not with that shit. But
But your ass eat that shit if it's put on a plate.
I can't say that I haven't, but um, I don't know the whole killing thing. I never been good with that shit. Never.
Hey, if your ass lived out there, your ass would definitely be a vegetarian.
Yeah, yeah. I would have to grow all my own shit. Either that or go without. I ain't with that killing all that blood and guts and shit. I can't do it.
Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about when is enough enough. It's your man, Soul Touch the Poet, and my brother.
Son Soul Lex.
Ah, this conversation is hilarious so far. Um, but We're gonna get back to it shortly.
For sure.
And always, thanks for rocking with your boys.
Yeah, let's get those YouTube views and likes and shares up. We're trying to reach 100 now. Come on, help us out now.
Yeah, and we'll be back for part two of this.